After Sao Tome and Principe broke off its diplomatic ties with Taiwan earlier this week, there are now fears that Nicaragua may be Taiwan's next ally to turn to China. With President Tsai set to visit the Central American country next month, some are worried that Beijing might push Managua to sever its relations right on the eve of Tsai's trip or even during her flight, in order to wreak the most havoc.
Taiwan's embassy in Sao Tome and Principe has already started drawing down operations, following the African country's sudden move to break off ties with Taiwan earlier this week. We noticed that the government of Sao Tome and Principe announced on December 20th that it had decided to cut its diplomatic ties with Taiwan. China would like to express its appreciation for the move and welcome Sao Tome and Principe for getting back on track with other countries following the One China principle. Taiwan already has no way to maintain foreign relations with countries above a certain level, and its efforts to maintain relations with these 20 or so small nations don't have a huge significance. So I think that if other countries cut ties, we don't need to treat it as a seismic event. There's fears that the Chinese pressure at play in Taiwan's first loss of a diplomatic ally under Tsai could create a domino effect. Of Taiwan's 21 remaining diplomatic allies, around 5 are suspected to be considering cutting ties, including Nicaragua, which Tsai is scheduled to visit next month. Reports say that in order to strike a harder blow, China might push the Central American country to cut ties on the eve of Tsai's visit, or even while her plane is in the air. I haven't heard this information, but I trust that as things stand now, our diplomatic allies are all standing firm, especially those which the president is preparing to visit. I believe there isn't too big of an issue here. But an ally cutting its ties during an overseas visit by Taiwan's president isn't unprecedented. This isn't diplomacy, this is deception. How can Malawi treat us like this after 42 years of being its most loyal ally? In 2008, the Eastern African nation of Malawi suddenly announced it was breaking off relations, just as then President Chen Shui-bian had arrived in Guatemala on his own overseas tour.